Alrighty then, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Ligo One Half and Duo, and this is just a quick little solo podcast I wanted to do because I looked at I got some messages, blah blah blah. I want to show something and be precise about something. So this is a LBC, because people keep on arguing certain points, and yeah, I don't like being repetitious, but if you gotta prove somebody, you gotta prove somebody. So I'll prove them. So we have it's two topics quick here, 1 and 2 really quick. One is the droughts, which I'll talk about, and the dying console. We use a dying console. Okay, let me preference this with that same word. The number one thing that I don't understand, if you listen to my videos, I almost say almost every video with a perfect thing, but it's the preference. It's your preference. I'm not saying, I don't say a console is dying if games are still coming out for it. I don't get that. It's a factual physical copy or digital game come out that you can play. It's not dead. 64, dead. PlayStation 2, no games making for no more, dead. Super NES, no games coming out for it, dead. Those are dead. Games are still coming out for the console. Hey, it's a physical game, but like I said, if you're losing, but the thing about it, I won't even say dead like 1 or 2 games. There's a lot of games, so I'll explain out something. So in my last podcast, I did something. I talked about I know Ying Yang. It does fade plug, but on the last podcast, I talked about this. So let me share this with people. So, and again, anybody who listened to me who would disagree with what I'm saying, please show me another company that's doing this, because that's what people keep on forgetting, that Nintendo is a publisher and a developer and a console maker. They're all three. They're not just bits and pieces. But again, here we go. So let me see if I can share. Nope, I don't want to share that part. It's not that. It's this right here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty then. That's the only thing about Windows 10 I like. I can separate the windows more easier than with 7. Thank you. That's the only thing. But anyway, let me share. So, all right. Like I said on the last podcast, 2015, there were a lot of people also back then saying, "Oh wow, the Nintendo Wii ain't got no games. It's boring," blah blah blah. And again, if that's your preference, I'm not gonna argue it. But you can't factually say there's no games. If you say there's no games that you like, I'm cool with that. Because there's a reason why I bought a PlayStation and Xbox One. They're good consoles. The reason I bought them because they don't have the games that I want. My preference. Doesn't mean that they're not bad console. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean that they're a bad console. Doesn't mean that they're not good games on those consoles. Just not what my cup of tea is. Which I wish a lot of people could do that in this world, like respect each other's decision. I had a great damn, I can't I forget homeboy name, but you know what I'm talking. You know what? I did it before once. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again because out of disrespect. I don't want to do it again out of disrespect for homeboy. So let me 1 second. Let me get his name, because I don't want to disrespect homeboy like that, because he's a good person, and we have nice back and forth conversations, which I wish a lot of YouTubers can do. YouTubers or anybody, people like that could do. But let me see if I could bring it up. Maybe I could bring it up this way. This will be quicker. Why is no? I don't. No, I'll say this. I don't like Google Plus as it is now, because it makes it more difficult. Why is the resolution on this screen much bigger than anything else? Jeez. I don't get it. Okay, since I can't do it that way and I'm wasting time, that's not the whole thing I wanted to do. Dang nabbit. You know what? Let me just put it in here and let's see if it comes up. I don't, like I said, I ain't like a disrespect, but I love to show people a back and forth between one YouTuber to another, and people who are gamers who might disagree, but it don't come out to be all, it won't be all negative. Let's see if we can find it here. Search. Because I think that's always I don't want to show this because they make no. I think it's. No, it's not that. So it's. Wow, seriously? Google? Really that? Okay, gee, okay. All right, yeah. See if I bring it up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I could. All right, there you go. So let me show this to people now. Just give me a second here. Share screen. Boom. JC Grooves. That's the guy. And he basically asks, why majority of my favorite video games during this gaming generation have been indie games. Most of the major retailers have not been appealing to me. Now I act, and people, you see all the people say stuff there. Over here. Now, people say, yep, they're fast racing here. So I just asked them about Mario Kart 8 because I see Homeboy plays a lot of hours and the dude got some skills in it. He picked it, I was saying that. I was saying half and half because I bought a lot of games for my Wii U and stuff. He's gone back and say, Mario Kart 8 this. His favorite Mario Kart was Double Dash. That's his favorite game. Favorite Mario Kart. Mine was DS because of the single player aspects of it. But, back and stuff. And he was like, I just thought, and he told it, I was like, you know what? Hey, I just asked. It's cool. Different tastes, different tastes, different preferences. For me and my sis, we have over 60 games on our Wii U, 10 of them are indies. We have 5 more to buy by the end of this year, which I'll get into that topic in a little quick. And the 3DS have much more, which is, of course, but I respect your taste. Like, man, I have 8 retail games. He had to sell and trade other things because of his situation, and one day he'll get them back. And I'm like, bro, you do you. No one should be mad with what you do with your own things, and you're expressing your true feelings. I agree on the post you did right here because it's preference. Even in the post that we might disagree on, you're telling your truth. That's why I respect you, because he's telling the truth. He's not trying to get this. He's not trying to throw an angry rant or just be negative for no positive for no negative reason. It's like, thanks, I respect you. And we need to have level-headed gamers, and I cracked a little joke there and stuff like that. But we had a cool conversation. No name chucking, no he has a preference, I have a preference. Doesn't mean that we can't see eye to eye. Doesn't mean that he's wrong, I'm wrong, because our taste is that's why I say I would never argue somebody's preference. That's it, because it's what you like. And that's why I say I buy what I like. Now, with that, let's go to this right. Let's go to this right here, which is what people in my last podcast I pointed out and people got a little hinky about. Which is this. So, again, I ask people, tell me a publisher and a developer, either or, that does this. And I would say, you know what? I'll give kudos for them, and I was wrong. But, as again, I showed last year, Nintendo released 9 games last year. There's 12 months. There's 12 games. There's 12 months in a year. We know that. So they release almost a game a month. Who has that Tell me what developer or publisher that had that frequency. Please tell me. I want to know. Now, again, it's not your cup of tea in games. Understandable. You're not gonna get every game that come from Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo your cup of tea, or Capcom, or Ubisoft, or it's not gonna be your cup of tea. Respectfully so. But please tell me. Let me see. We had. And most of these games sold 1 million in a couple of months. So it's weird. But let's break it down. Okay, let's go. So we had So the month started off with Kirby Rainbow Curse 2015. I bought it. I enjoyed it. I like it. Does it made its budget back? Yes. Is it a million seller? No. Still a good game. But that's my preference. Again, preference. So we have Kirby's Rainbow Curse. Then we have Mario Party. A lot of people didn't like Mario Party. A lot of people didn't like Mario Party. But it's still sold over a million. I think it was at 1.6 million. It sold at the last meeting when they did it. So enough people love the game. You can hate on you want, but again, that's their preference. They picked it up, they enjoy it. That's two. Then of course we got one of our the game that defined a generation, Splatoon, up to basically 5 million. That game came out, did things. Even Japan never saw it, did great things. 3. Then we get Yoshi's Woolly World, another million seller, another good game. By my preference. If you don't like it, that's cool. 4. Then we have Super Mario Maker, another million seller. People liked it. There you go. Got a good game out there. 5. Again, a good game out there. To those who want it. There are people out there who don't play this game. This is my least played first-party Nintendo game. I won't deny it, but I played it, and I enjoyed the aspects of it for what it does. So that's 5. I don't know why they put that in there. It shouldn't be. Then the other game that people didn't like. Let's go to the game that people didn't really like. Animal Crossing Festival. People didn't like that. Okay. For something they didn't like it, but people went out there and bought it. It's not a million seller. It's not a million seller, but there were people out there who went and bought the game. Not your cup of tea. You don't have to buy it. Remember, you don't have to buy none of these games if you don't like it. But these are physical releases and digital, if you want to put it, in 15 from one company and one publisher. Okay, so you have that. Then you have Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. All right, that's 7. 7 games. 7 games. Okay. Again, some people didn't like it. It got picked up. A lot of people didn't want for the game. Hey, that's what it is. I'll move on. 7. Then here come another game. Xenoblade Chronicles, a million seller. A great game again. But I would say it's close to being one of my favorite RPGs of this generation. Close. I'm not saying I love in Tokyo Mirage, but I do like the stuff you could do in Xenoblade Chronicles is phenomenal. So that's 8 games. Then we have a digital release of Fatal Frame. 9 games. So 9 games came out for the Wii U in America in a 12-month period, but they have a drought and they have no games. Basically, at the beginning, and I don't know if Yin Yao say, but at the beginning, she put down slapping my head. Face palm. Yeah, I don't know how these people get these arguments. That don't make no sense to me. 9. Seriously, 9 games, and of course you dealt the game. I'm not calling Devil's Third. I'm not calling. Shoot, if you want to call out the next game, you can call it Tipping Star. Because I was on the Wii U eShop, the next digital game. Just like Fatal Frame was a digital game on there. But let's get, and then don't forget all the third-party game, all the DS games that Nintendo released. There's 5,000 people studio company released a lot of damn games, while other companies who working on one game has 100, 200 studios people working on the game can't keep up that pace. That's why I'm asking the question. Anybody out there, if you can show me that a company did keep up that pace on one platform, please put it in the comment section. Let me know. I will gladly look at your notes, your research, and I will gladly say, hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. Blah blah company did just as much as Nintendo, and I would give them a prop. It's a rarity. So if somebody does that, I'll give them a prop just as Nintendo and say, wow, this would be crazy, but I give them much as props. But yeah, please, again, let me know, because I want to know. Yes, Chariot Goblin, Xenoblade has passed the 1 million, digital and physical. Yes. But yeah, what, for real, what games, please tell, what company did all those games? Just let me know, because if you could tell me that, I will gladly, again, bow down and say, yo, I was wrong. There's another company out there you guys should take a look at. These people should be playing. You should be playing these guys as much games just as Nintendo or any other company. Again, I don't force people to buy anything because it's your money, but y'all do research. But you know how I go with that. But you cannot tell me there was no games when I just showed you 9 games. Now we have 2016. 2016 has come out, right? Everybody will be like, well, 2016, yeah, this is great. Well. 2016 is coming out. Great. That's awesome. Yes, we are in September. We're finishing up September. Excuse me. I wish they didn't do that. Dang nabbit. Give it to Google to always mess things up for you. Can it work that way? Okay, no. Oh, come on. Google, work with me. I simply put in a simple search term. You gave me 2015, and you can't give me 2016? Really, Google? You know what? Why not? Why not? It'll make it much easier anyway. So we have 2016. They just came, and these are Nintendo games again. There's Nintendo games again. This is not, and this is again not only what do you call it? This is not only I forget what you call it. This is the only Nintendo games I'm saying. I mean, there have other games that got released for the Minecraft and Lego Star Wars and all the other stuff like that. So there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So let's see. So we had this is September, which is the 9th month. So we had let's see what we had. So for Nintendo, we had basically we have Mario Sonic. I know a lot of people don't like it. That's not their thing. Okay. You have Tokyo Mirage Session. That's 2. You have Star Fox Zero, Star Fox God. That's 3 and 4. Those are 2 different games. But if you want to count it up, that's 3. You have Pokken. That's 4. You have Legend of Zelda Twilight HD. That's 5, and that's a million seller. These games came out from Nintendo this year. 5. So 9, 5 games. Again, over half of 2016. This company has done that, plus the 3DS games, of course. But again, nobody's gonna count these, and they're gonna again show me a company that did exactly that for me, please. And it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird how these people pick and choose their thing. So again, you show me that. Put it in the comment section if you guys want to show me prove me wrong, because a lot of people say I'm a fraud, I'm a fake. Well, prove me. Like I said, I don't care what. If you don't listen, if my words and I say any lies it is okay, but just prove me wrong, and then I won't consider it, because I don't play that. If you prove my video wrong, I will gladly state, hey, this guy proved my video wrong, and I was wrong. I would gladly make a video just about that, because I want to have these conversations with people. Because nobody's pumping out that rate of games at that rate of speed. Nobody that I know of. Again, if I'm wrong, prove me. So let's get into another thing. So everybody's saying it's a dying console, it's a weird console. So I want to show you again. We have a dying console. Okay. Now, if you picked up the Wii U, this is all again with the preference. This is all with the preference, please. Preference. Okay. Now, this is me. This is what I am going to buy by the end of this year. We have 3 more months left. October, November, December. 3 more games. This is games I'm gonna pick up on my dying console, or my console is dying on the vine, since people keep on saying, oh, the Wii U's there, don't buy no games. Again, and technically speaking, this is go against what I always say, but I'll say, but I'm not forcing you to do this. Just let's preface this. I'm not forcing you to do this. If you never bought a Wii U, this will be the best time to pick up a Wii U or PlayStation or Xbox, because of the new stuff cycles coming out with games, whatever. If you want that, so I'll put it that way. Whatever you think is good to you, these are good bargains right now, because you have a library of games out there for you that you could pick up. With that said, like I said, I'm going to show you a list of games that I'm gonna pick up 3 months. Now I'm not gonna play all these games in one night, but I play them. I'm gonna play them. So let me do this again. Share screen. Wish this. Yeah. Okay. We have again 3 months. Dying console. So dying console means that I should have no games to be playing. Well, I know, and shout outs to Brony Takashi. He already saw, and Jay, he saw that I put up my Amazon. I already ordered some of these games already. Some are pre-orders. Some are going to be shipped to my. Damn, I don't even know where I shipped it to. Was it to the office or to my house? Dang it! I gotta check that out. But they're gonna ship to me so I could play them and have fun with them. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll be honest with you. I just bought Puzzles and Dragons. I mean, not Puzzles and Dragons. Dang nabbit. Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry. Dungeons and Dragons for this month. I am going to pick up Lego City Undercover, because I never really picked up the game. A lot of people say it's a fun game. The load time is this and this, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy it digital, since Nintendo has that ourselves. Right now, if you hear the music, it's basically my Game Pass. So I could look at stuff, so I can be more concise with my saying. Go back a little bit. So, I think it's called New to Love De-Revolution. That's a pretty good game. I'm gonna pick it up. So that's one. So let's start today. I ain't bought this game yet. I'm gonna pick up that game. It's in. Let's say indies. Let me start off with indies. I'm gonna pick up that game, because I look like an old school beat 'em up. I love the video. It looks really enticing, so I'm gonna pick that up. Everybody's talking about Axiom Verge. And I like it, and because I heard the developer himself say he played Metroid and he loves Metroid. He said that I'm one of these people who when I made my game as a love letter to Metroid. I didn't make it so it could replace Metroid or nothing like that. I respect Nintendo. I respect Gunyu Yopoi. I respect the game what it is. I don't want nobody put me as a high level to what it is, because if it wasn't for them making the game, I would never have the idea for making the game. So because he said that, I'm gonna pick up Axiom Verge and play. I'll play when I have the chance. So I have Axiom Verge to play as well too. So I have those 2 games that I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up. Plus, again, like I just said, the Mario Lego City. Sorry, Lego City on the cover for my Wii U. Then I'm gonna pick up, as you can see on the screen now, Shantae the Pirate's Curse, the Half Genie. Shantae the Half Genie. That I have picked other than a Game Boy game, which I could pick up on my Wii U or my 3DS if I want to. But other than the Game Boy game, Game Boy Advance game. I've played every Shantae game. I respect Way Forward. They've put out quality products. That's why I have no problem about buying Shovel Knights when Yacht Club split from Way Forward. I have picked up that. I have picked up DuckTales. And Way Forward has given me quality games, and that's why I respect them. And that's why I'm gonna pick up Shantae. I'll pick up 2 copies. One is digital, one is physical. So you can see right now, I'm picking up the physical first. I speak with my wallet, and I want good developers to keep on making good games. So I'm gonna pick up Shantae's have Genie. That's already on pre-order. That's when it comes out. Of course, I'm picking up Paper Mario Color Splash. I never played Mario 1000 Year Door. I know the Paper Mario games I've played is Super Paper Mario and Super Paper Mario on the Wii, Paper Mario Sticker Star on the 3DS. And I'm going to pick that. I might go back and play 1000 Year Door and everything later on, which is the next, like I said, because of the backlog of the Wii. That's one of the reasons I love this console, because I could go further back and pick these games up with no hassles, no problems, and play on my console. So, anyway, like I said, I'm going to pick up Paper Color Splash. Right now, I'm picking up digitally. I don't know if I pick it up physical yet. They're this and there. I'd rather pick it up digitally, give $60 straight to Nintendo so they could put it in their bank. I never played the Darksiders game, so I already have Darksiders 2. So you know what? I'm gonna pick up Darksiders, the Wii edition. Yes, it's 30 frames per second. Hey, if it's a good game like Darksiders 2 and I enjoy it, I'm gonna pick it up. Sorry, I don't. If the frame don't drop like to 20 or 10 frames per second, I want to now. It's not pre-ordered. I could pre-order and save some money, but I want to hear some reviews about the game and hear what people say about it. That's why I do my research first. But it's on my list because it looks like I said. I like the game, the second one, and it really people say they've done stuff to the Wii U. I got a shout out to my boy Dr. Feelgood, but they have not done that to my Wii U yet. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe because my hard drive is just better or something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say if you experience something, I cannot deny you experience something. Of course, you see Lego City right here. That's also I'm going to pick up. I'm picking that up digitally, of course. And then I have Steam World, the collection. I never played the Steam World Dig. A lot of people say it's pretty cool. And I go, and a lot of people enjoying it. So you know what? I said, why not? And let me add it to my collection. They're going to be a physical copy of 2 games together. Bam! Why not pick 2 of these games for my Wii U? So that's what I'm going to do. Physical copy, pick the game up, put it in my list of games. So when I got time, I'll play that game when I have the time. And then, of course, I'm gonna pick up another game. I have it digitally, but I'm gonna pick it up physically just because I respect these people. And this is Fast Racing Neo that's coming out, and that became in UK. I'm thinking of being in America, but in UK it became a Nintendo Select. So a lot of people must have bought it in UK. So yep, I'm gonna be picking up this game physical with all the extra content they're gonna put in it and stuff and whatever. I'm gonna, like I said, it's a great game. It has a couple of problems when it first came up. Not gonna deny it. Never say it was perfect, but you know what? It wasn't. I didn't have no game breaking bug to me. That's my experience, but I'm not saying out there people didn't get that. So that one I'll be like a little bit too. I'll say that. I'll say that to that regard. But that's my stance on like things like this. Is like, oh, excuse me. 3 months left, and all those games, and that don't even count Gun Vault, the physical copy. Like I said, I'm picking up Gun Vault as well too. I don't know about Dragon Heroes. I played 7. I have not played 8, so I want an 8. So I don't know yet. I'll get there when I get there. I played Dragon that one when I had a PlayStation 2. So not PlayStation 2. What was it? It was a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I know I played Dragon Quest 7. So I know I didn't play 8. So I would like to play 8. I still need to pick up Tale of Asteria. Well, it's not released yet on PC, but when it get released on PC, I'm gonna be picking that up. And the same thing with like I said, I also gotta pick up God Eater too. I mean, now I never picked that one up. I'm watching the anime right now, pretty cool, but I have games to pick up. And those stuff are picking up for my PC. Those 2 games I just said, those 3 games I just said. But all that other stuff is gonna be in my 3DS and the Wii. A majority I just said was on my Wii U. So this console, that I just list off maybe about 5 games I'm going to pick up that's not repurchases on a 3-year month left, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's my preference, but look at that rate. You can't argue with the rate of games. That's the thing that kills me the most. Let's not do let's. That's why I call it LBC, because people make arguments that just make you lose your brain cells. Or I make an argument so simple. I did an argument so simple that it makes me think, why would you want to argue against that? It's pretty simple. I don't get it. It's just so weird. Yeah. FL2 ID said, yeah, I mean, if you never played it, you got a physical version of Pirate's Curse coming out on 3DS next month. I might double dip on that too, because again, I love Way Forward. So I might do that for that, because I love Shantae. Shantae has not let me down. DuckTales didn't let me down. Mighty Switch Force, also good game, didn't let me down. I mean, I like good games. That's why I buy good games. Some of these games might not be your cup of tea. That's all right. That is okie dokie. But let's not play this game of there's no games for no console. Okay? If all I'm asking you, all you gotta do is add 2 simple words. Oh man, there's a drought. They ain't got no games on the Wii U that I like, or it's not my preference. Simple, done. Because I don't do that for the Xbox or PlayStation or PC. I would never do that for any other console, because it's factually wrong. It is 100% factually wrong. So it's just weird. And they got games coming out on other consoles. At the end of the month, it's gonna be again, nobody has the frequency as Nintendo. I'll say that, but it's still got games coming. You got Final Fantasy 15. You got Persona that's supposed to be getting released over in America. You got Gears of War 4. I mean, shoot, again, you got Record that just got released. I mean, there's a lot of games out there that's still coming to consoles. So, and I don't begrudge anybody out there that has it. I cannot argue preferences. It's stupid to argue preferences, because how can I argue if you like that game and you find enjoying it? Why would I argue out of it? It's a dumb game. It's a bad game. You like it, like it. The only thing I said about the early generation that I would give a respect to is what do you call it? Dang nabbit. Oh yeah, of course, the broken games, glitch-ridden games, game-breaking bugs, that kind of stuff is weird, because we got to stop this. We have to stop this phenomenon of people keep on buying this stuff and the gaming industry dying on the vine because of this crap. Seriously, we got let's say so. So right there's our podcast talking about games. That's all it is. Talking about games. Okay, so it was on 7. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Sprite. I know I played it because I had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2. I bought a PlayStation 1 later on because I had a 64 when PlayStation 1 came out. And when I came to America, I bought a PlayStation 1. But when PlayStation 2 came out, I bought a PlayStation 2 after, because I bought a Dreamcast before that. But I never said I never owned a PlayStation console. It's just their games didn't get to interest me later on. Doesn't mean the PlayStation 2 is a bad console, nor the original Xbox, nor the Xbox 360. I was close to buying a Xbox 360 because I wanted to play Tales of Vesperia. But again, thank you. My friend bought it, and we played a game. I could play the game at his house and stuff, and we chill and whatever, and that would happen. Doesn't mean now that we have a lot of games coming towards PC from the other 2 consoles, hey, I have me a work kind of like a workstation that doubles as a gaming rig, and I'll buy games and play. Like I said, God Eat and all the other stuff like that. I haven't played some of these since I left. When left, they weren't not the style I was going for. Switch Force. I'm gonna make sure I say her stuff right. I haven't played some of those since I left. Some of them were not the style I was going for. Switch Force. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. I can't. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. That's what you saw. That's why I presented that conversation between JC Grooves and me. Just because he didn't see something different, I didn't. But I didn't attack him and say, "Hey man, you know Nintendo." No, I didn't say that. And he did put up something in a video, and I'll tell a video, and not a video, post again. And he said this, and I put it in my video, my Wii U answers. I'll repeat it here. If JC Grooves jump on it and listen to again this later on or whatever, like, you can back up your games. People say you can't back up your games. Well, like I said, when I went home to my country, I put it on a thumb drive. I played with the saves on my thumb drive. I didn't have my hard drive. All the stuff got transferred over to my thumb drive. So I was playing a game, I having fun with it. So you can, and that's what I did. And that's what we'll tell people. Have a thumb drive, maybe about a 30, 50 gig, 40 or 60 gig hard drive. Thumb drive. Put in your Wii U, have your hard drive in there, and back up the stuff so you have in case your hard drive ever crashes. I don't think mine's will ever, because I clear crashes. Basically, because it can happen, but just as a backup, because I understand the respects for that. So people, because he posted an article that said Nintendo needed the Wii U don't do what we did. I'm like, well, I just explained that he just did. That's why I did that. That's why I did a video. Wii U's answers. Yeah, I posted, and I won't start an Besteria. Let's see. Why won't you start on Besteria? I'm just asking because I like it. Like I said, it looks pretty good. I love Tails games, so why not? Why not? I'll enjoy it. And like I said, I'll wait for it. So far people liking it in Japan, and they say it's pretty cool. So hey, when it comes over, I'll enjoy it. I ain't gonna be super negative and say, hey man, I'll wait for the PC version. Of course, I'll wait maybe about 3 weeks to a month after the PC version, make sure there's no damn bugs. I never bought a PC game day one because for what's goes on with PC's problems. But yeah, I'm gonna be. I said, I would like to see the story. Hey, basically, it's kind of like Severed. And that might be the next game I'll buy, because I also like Drinkbox. They're pretty good. They're pretty good with their stuff. But sorry. They're pretty good. They're pretty good with their games, because I like it. So we'll see how that works out. So it looked like Persona 4 is still slated for Western release in 2017, February. So if it is, it is. People wait for that. So I think Maurice, you asked that question. What if I never got in, I'll be honest, I never got into Persona as a game. Again, not saying it's not a bad game, not saying it's a good game, not saying nothing. I'm indifferent on it. I do like Tokyo Mirage Session because that's the closest to it, and I'm pretty cool with that. That was pretty cool. I like the sessions of it. But I don't know. I might get into Persona 5 I love Persona 4 as an anime, and that's why I like it as. And I like the fighting game. I play that, and that's pretty cool. So, but if Persona if Tokyo Mirage Session, the whole dungeon crawl and all that stuff, that's how it is set up like that, I might do that. I might do that. Now, as a PlayStation 4 option, I don't know. Because again, I'm not buying a console. Everybody else has their own preference. You want to buy a game? You want to buy a console for one game? Go right ahead. Not my problem. It is your money. I can't buy a console for one game or two or three. As you could, like I told you, I'm gonna do it. As you saw my angry rant video, I have about 60 games for my Wii U. Indies, physical, downloaded games, all this stuff. Majority is from Nintendo and some from third parties that I really like. And of course, so yeah, I have. That's why I bought a console. Same thing with 3DS. I have a bunch of games from since the 3DS launch. I need to, for me, I need a good, Kwame and Chu say 10. I need to know I have more than, I'll get me at least about 15, 20 games out of my run for a console. Let me see. I got my Wii. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have, and I don't have all my games here. So I have 20 games for my Wii that I could physically see right now. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I forgot the bottom thing. 25 games from that I could physically see with my Wii, with my eyes right now for my Wii. I need that kind of level. I need that level of games to be playing. That's why I don't buy consoles like that. Whatever, Sprite. Shut up. How there could be 60 games? That's impossible. Whatever. You pick you pick up whatever games you want. Okay, some of these games are indie games, so I'm not gonna deny it. I say about 10 or 12 indie games because Guacamelee, Shovel Knights, damn it. Let me see. Oops, damn, don't let me not hurt my own damn console. Shoot. Let me see here. Go to where you console home. I mean, talking about indie games, some are third party. Like I said, like I gotta say, like I'm picking up, of course, that kind of stuff. Do I think it's time for Shin Megami Tensei console version for Project NX? I'll give you two answers, Maurice. Yes and no. I do not know what the NX is. I can't give you an answer to something I don't know to. I really don't. I don't know. Sorry, it's just weird. I just don't know. Without knowing what the console is, I can't know if it's NX is a console or not. I really don't. So it's up to Nintendo for whenever the time comes to reveal it, they reveal it. It's just not my thing. I don't know. So I can't answer a question I don't know the answer to. And I've said it many times. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm trying to take the dang. Come on. Oh, really? Okay, I have to call that person back because that's very important. I'm trying to get okay. So I picked up because I'm gonna see. Dang it, I'm wasting time here, which I don't like to. I don't want the cast to be all boring and stuff. PlayStation Inquisition, 2DS, NES, 64, my only Nintendo systems. Hey, that's all you. If that's what you like and that's what you enjoy, Josh. Hey, that's cool, bro. I never. Yeah, you ain't gonna buy other consoles from Nintendo if you don't see nothing that's worth your purchase. That's like I said. I won't pick up PlayStation 4. I need a lot of games to make me feel like I need it. That's why I like having these kind of conversations. Like like I showed before, just because you choose something else, we don't have to come to fisticuffs and argue and blowing and call these other people negative terms and the fanboys and negative terms. No. You like what you like. You work hard for your money, so you should put in the games that you like. Let me see. Guacamelee, Freedom Planet. So that's 1, 2, Lost Reefs, 3. Dungeons and Dragons, Super Mario World. Let me see what else we got. We got the 8-bit 1, 8-bit 2, part 1, part 2, DuckTales, the DuckTales game. Let me see what else we got here. Oops, I forgot. Like I said, Axiom Verge. I just picked that up, and then I'm also gonna pick up that D-Revolution thing. So I'm just saying. So that's just most of it is like Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, Darksiders, you know, Smooth Moves, Core Treasure Tracker, Kirby's Rainbow's Curse. I mean, I'll show you my Wii U collection when I need to talk about. I do need to do something like, because I wanted to do with the Dreamcast, then go to Dreamcast, then Wii, GameCube, Dreamcast, and GameCube, then Wii U. That's the way I want the progression I want to do with the games. So love them remastered. So I know, right, Escape. But again, that's my point right there. Yeah, I have no problem. Like I said, you buy your. Let's see. I'm waiting for a good RPG 2DS unless you have some good suggestions. RPG on the 2D. I mean, if you already played the Dragon Quest 7 and 8, shoot. I would say Fire Emblem, Josh, but again, that's up to you if you want to get into those games. Those games are really good. Awakening, Fates, and the 3 Fates games. But it's up to you if you think that's up your cup of tea. RPGs, the 2D wise. I don't have my okay, that's right. I only said that because I know you have a PlayStation, so maybe I know you play those games. But I would say Fire Emblems are pretty cool. If you like dungeon crawler like Persona, the Shin game, the Shin games from Atlas are pretty good as well too. I played that on my 3DS. Those are pretty all right. If you like those dungeon crawler kind of games, if you like Persona, those are close to that. So you have those, but again, I mean, technically speaking, you could. And the thing about your 2DS, which is good, Josh, is there's a lot of DS games. If you never had DS games, it's backwards capability. There's a lot of DS games. Okami Den is pretty good. I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of games. I can't list them this quickly as you guys did or whatever, because I basically my 2DS is in a chest, like a drawer chest, and so many 2DS and 3DS games. There's so many of them that I need to look at them to get off the top of my head. You put me on the spot. Maybe next time we'll talk about that. You know, we did one with, but they did a podcast about 3DS and 2DS games. I might need to do a next one of those. I mean, you guys give me ideas for podcasts and stuff and whatever. You will get one and call it a PS4. Darkos, you're wrong for that. You know what? I think you're too cold up in Sweden, bro. You're too cold in Sweden to tell me that kind of stuff. It's getting chilly up there, ain't it? Nah, I'm just joking, man. But seriously though, yeah, there's games out there coming out for my console of choice, my 3DS and my Wii U. Again, anybody at the top of the big video I just said, if you could prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong that anybody could produce that much game at that rate, then I would gladly say, hey, you show me this. And right now, Pokemon seems to be the big. Well, yeah, because they took Pokemon this is a new generation. It's a new version up of the game. They changed stuff around. So that's everybody's talking about Pokemon Sun and Gold. If you like Pokemon, that's it. But again, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I can't force you to like something you don't. That's why sometimes it's funny. I get a lot of flack for being objective, and I got a lot of people who's cool with me for being objective. I won't push my preferences on you, and you should not do that for me. That's the way I look at it. You can suggest things and say, "Oh, that's cool." And if I play it and I say that's not my cup of tea, then I was like, "Hey, man, you know what? At least you try it or not try it." I don't do that. But that's just how people are, man. I wish the gaming community the gaming community could be more rational like that, because that's why I had to switch for inside joke, and it's not really a hit, but I'll say it anyway. The reason I didn't show that last piece when I talked to JC, because he said level-headed gamers, and I said I wouldn't say level-headed, but I want to say rational. We need rational gamers. Because and anybody who pick up on that knows it. SK Massive, I know you pick up on that. But seriously, we need rational gamers. We need people. That's why in my rant video I say you need people from all over to pick up different types of games. You like, yeah, you picked up this game for whatever game I didn't bought that's mainstream that you think was cool. There's many people out there who picked up that game. I didn't like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. To me, I was going to buy it. I hate it because it was no Call of Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2. I got with you, but I love Black Ops 2. Love the story, love the bad guy. The character was good. I was like, oh, this is awesome. When I saw, I was like, oh, they're doing a 3. Great. And I saw that the story didn't have to do jack squat with 3. I was like, no. Did you see me made a big video ranting about it? No. It's not my cup of tea. I let it go. That's why I didn't like it. I didn't play the game. I saw people play it and they were saying stuff about it. And I was like, nah, not my cup of tea. I really don't like that or whatever. But there was still millions of people who there was a person who picked up my slot and bought the game that never maybe played a Call of Duty game. I just want we to do the exact same thing. If a Rodeo Sky Soldier that people didn't like, you know what? They picked it up. Even though let's make every. That's why I say I want every game to be profitable. You don't have to be a million selling nothing, but if the budget is small, let's make it profitable. That's why I want. That's why I would double dip with some. That's why some of my generation. I say if I have to really tell the truth, I maybe have about 80 games for a week because I double dipped. I mean I have to again. If you take all those games that I doubled up, I could have bought my PlayStation 1, Xbox One, and play the games on that, but I didn't. I doubled it because I want the industry, those guys who work hard on those games. And some of those people are not even Nintendo people. They were mostly people who did great games and stuff. Like I said, Chubby, like I said with Shantae's Paris Curse, not Paris Curse. Shantae, I'm gonna pick up the physical and digital and Gunvolt with NC Creates. They're not only Nintendo games, other people. I will do that because I want the industry to flourish. I don't want the industry to fall. But right now it is dying because, as you saw in my rant video, people are talking about specs and they're not talking about the games. We're talking about specs. Like specs is gonna do anything to the game unless the person come with the idea. The number one thing that's killing our industry right now, other than gamers are being entitled and developers are being cocky and publishers are being pig-headed, is we need developers to get the time and the time to make these games, the time to do these games, and also we need ideas. And we need people to stop cock blocking these ideas, and publishers do that because of the market is forcing us to play these games, these repetitious. And now again, remember when I mean repetition, I mean like the repetition genre over and over again, and not coming with something like a Henry's Hotworth, something like a Sakura Wars or Codename Steam or I have not again or No Man's Sky. Doesn't mean to be those games don't need to be a million seller, but I wanted to be profitable. They could say, hey, let's do a second version of that and let's make a better version of that. Because the game I worked on, Red Steel 2, even though it didn't sell that well compared to one, Ubisoft had they said, hey, let's give it a second chance, and instead of making the graphical engine the way it is, they said let's go with the cel-shaded cartoony whatever. Take that off, put more power into the Wii U controller and make sure everything's work right. And that game is phenomenal in my cup of tea, in my opinion. It's a phenomenal game that we produce and we put out. That's what needs to be happening. More and more optimization of these consoles so they could put out these games. PlayStation and Xbox One could do 1080p 60 frames per second. The developers need more time and stop being cocky. They need more time, stop being cocky, and they could do it. They could do it because there's no way we came from 6 and below generation that have more 60 frames per second games than we have in this 8th generation with more technology. That's idiotic. That's stupid. That's dumb and it shouldn't be happening. So let's just calm down with that and talk about games. Like I said before, have some fun with games. You just saw my list of games I'm gonna buy. Hope you guys have your list for this Christmas, the games to buy. Hey, if some people are gonna pick up the PS Slim and the PlayStation 4, go right ahead. It's your money. I hope you enjoy the console. Looked around, get all the games you want. Same thing for Xbox S. They just came out. Buy it. Pick up games that's coming out. Gears of 4, like I just said. Final Fantasy 15. I'll wait until that game comes on PC because they did it back in February. Square Enix says it's going to come to PC, and I know they have to come to PC because they put too much money into that damn game, so they come to PC. So yeah, we gotta let like I said. I hope that this thing sells at least close to 10 million, so it don't be a financial flop. We need it to sell that much. Please. See, I'm not negative. It's not on my console, but I still want it to be profitable. That's what it is. I don't want Final Fantasy 15 just to die off like that, because I don't know if it don't sell, it might hurt the Final Fantasy 15 remake that some people hate, some people want. I don't know. We don't know yet, but let's comment on that seriously. So this gone a little longer than as usual. I always say that. Oh, and one more thing. I don't mean to curse. Like I said this one before. Like I said, I had to take that phone call that was very important. Yves Guillemot, F you. You can't see me. I got a finger waving in the microphone right now. F you. Because you come and say about, oh, the NX is this. Yeah, that's the same bullcrap. You came on stage and shook Iwata and Richie's hand and said that thing last time. And so we're going to do this. We're going to do this great stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait a minute. You did the exact same thing for the Wii U as well, too. For the Wii as well. And you didn't. You fall through. You made your billions of dollars, and then you just sulk to the corner with your money like Scrooge McDuck, and never spend a penny on Nintendo again. F you. All right, seriously, dude. Stop talking that nonsense. Show me action. Show me action. I don't know what the NX is, but I hope you release a good couple games and don't do the same bullcrap you did with the Wii U. With this game is coming on other consoles. We're gonna put a Wii U later. Oh, this game is for the Wii U, but wait, we can put it on other consoles. So let's wait. Let's push it back. That was BS. BS. Oh Lord. Whatever, Eskimo. But that's crap. Don't do that. All right, Gizmo, stop talking, stop doing. That's what we want. Stop talking, stop doing. All right, because you were saying, oh, there's no reason for having to play. It was a reason because the Wii U didn't have the established people and the established audience, and the games didn't sell that much. Wait a minute, you gonna go to. Damn it. You go to Razor Fist's video and see this. You produce games for the PlayStation 3, and a lot of people didn't pick up the game PlayStation 3 3 years after the PlayStation got released, and nobody picked up those games. Huh. I wonder how can you say that? Oh, it's just because it's popular beliefs and bullshit. Again, I don't like that crap. I mean, if Red is listening, that's a BS buster right there. Stop bullshitting, Yeezy Gimo, please. You lied to people's face not once, but twice. Well, many times. I ain't going to even say that. Many times, really. But you came on stage with a company and shake hands and say, oh, we are happy to be a partner of Nintendo. We're going to do this. We're for our games, whatever. And you screw the fans over. So you know what? I don't care what you say. You show me that you're going to do some games, you do. I'll be happy. If you don't show me, F you. Seriously, Ubisoft. I'm not into that bull crap with y'all. Show me the games. They say, show me the money, show me the games. That's all it is. You show me the games, I will say, all right, then you know what? You listen to the stuff. But other than that, sorry, guys. I was Kwame Chu. Thank you for dropping by. I saw you wanted to do a thing a while ago back, and I wanted to jump in. I gave out the link, and you didn't jump in, so maybe you were busy with the other cast that you set up. So I'm sorry. I was going to do after cast, but I got to take this phone call. It's very important to me. So I apologize for that. Saturday, anybody listen to me right now, you have to be a part of a certain group, though, because I don't let anybody in. But for those who normally do, and you're part of I've seen that you've been cool with me. Saturday, and Salim, he keeps on doing this. Salim, if you're listening, Saturdays at 11 p.m. my time, Eastern American time, Eastern time from America. Saturday, 11 p.m. I do an off-air chat with a group of people who I feel that they're cool, they're respectful, and we talk all kind of stuff. We talk about politics, we talk about education, we talk about girls, we talk about guys, we talk about cars, we talk about gaming, of course, we talk about life. So if you guys want to be a part of that, like I said, I'm gonna have to be cool. Like I said, Yin Yao, you're cool with me because you've done it once before, and we stay up late. So again, we go from 11 until 8 in the morning. So if you jump in and you feel tired and you want to bounce. It is because the funny thing is, suddenly, like I said, Darkos comes on like 4 o'clock in the morning because he's in Sweden, because you up there in the Middle East. So he comes out at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and he talks, and we talk until 8 or whatever. So sometimes we get a second burst of people coming on and talk with us. So it's almost every Saturday. I mostly put, if you follow me on Google Plus, I always put up saying, hey, live chat 11 p.m. 11 p.m. You go there. If I know who you really are, you're cool with it, I'll send you a private link. But I mostly send it to my circles, the people that I get to know and I'm cool with them, and we ain't gonna have to really get no really big bitching back and forth, arguing and other stuff. We just talk and be really cool with it. But other than that, y'all want to join that? Let me know. Other than that, Quan, you could join me there if you want. I know it's late. It might be late for you, Quan, but if you can, make it there, man. I hope everything's good with you. I've not heard from my boy Triple M in a while. Hope he's doing all right. Other than that, there's no perfect games out there, people. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. It's perfect to me, not perfect to you. Simply play the games on any console. And remember, I just proved this stuff. There's no drought. Drought is a preference thing. If your cup of tea, okay. If it's not your cup of tea, keep it moving, please. And anybody who listens to this and think that I am negative, and not negative, if I am proven wrong, and you could tell me another company that produces that much games, produce 9 games in 12 months, and then produce 5 games in 9 months, please prove me wrong, and I would rather do it and say I'm wrong about that. So that's your version. Let it go like that. So other than that, thank y'all for jumping this impromptu video podcast, how to do this. So peace out. Have a good day. This weekend coming up. Play some games. Get them Action Verge or the D Revolution, or a bunch of games coming out. So hell. Other than that, peace out. Catch y'all later. And thank everybody. You know what? I gotta say this. First time I've been watching the chat more constantly than before. So SK Massive, Yin Yang, Sprite Remix, Mr. Red Fox, Dark Ghost, PlayStation Inquisition, Maurice Charles, Kwame Chu, FL Flood 20 ID. I could be wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. It says FL21 id. Charlotte Goblin. All y'all who joined in the chat, thank you. Thank you very much for your time and talking and chit-chatting with me, live and all that stuff. So hopefully we will figure out this question thing when we do the podcast with the Metroid Final Hyrule Warriors. And to Barney Kakashi, no, I've not done the Hyrule Warriors one yet. Hopefully I could do it next week. Other than that, peace out before this person chews my ear off because I didn't call his business and I didn't call him back. Later.